Hello, my name is Willie the Bam Johnson. I'm here to introduce you to Street Combat Predators Defense. It's a concept, I wouldn't say a system or curriculum, it's just a concept of everyday life based upon my own experiences of being on both sides of the track, being on the negative side and being on the good side. Coming up in the city of Baltimore, you had no choice but to learn how to fight and survive. It wasn't about no dojo techniques, wasn't about no going off and having somebody show you what to do on the streets. On the streets, most of the stuff that you learn in the dojo, not gonna happen anywhere where I came up at. I mean, they say you're more likely to respond to something they call crazy. You're gonna do whatever you need to do to survive. Most importantly, you gotta have a sense of awareness. You gotta be able to feel what's going on. You gotta be able to sense what's happening. You gotta go on your instinct. You ain't got no time to be getting in no fighting stance. You ain't got no time to be doing no kick and no punch or nothing. And I know on the other side, a lot of times you got to remember the guy that's going to try to take your life or the woman that's going to try to take your life. 9 times out of 10, it's not going to be a grown adult. It's going to be some young kid, 7 or 8 years old. And in this day and age, they're a lot younger. And all they want to do is learn how to, get on. They want to get down. They want to be a part of a gang. They want to be able to make some money. We talking about major money in the street. So whatever they got to do, be it take a gun and go upside somebody's head, be it take a drug package, walk across the street, whatever it takes for them not to be picked on, but to get their reputation so they won't be picked on and being able to get whatever they need to be successful in the hood. And we're not talking about little bits of money. We're talking about thousands and thousands of dollars. So whatever they got to do, it don't matter. Take a life, whatever it may be. You had to do that. And the funny thing about it, didn't nobody tell you, well, look, shorty, this is how you going to do it. They said, look, I'm going to give you this, you go make something happen. You had to figure it out and make something happen. For me, luckily, most of the time I had to do it one time. That one time was good enough that it gave me a good enough reputation for people to say, yo, Bam, he got this. And then the next time it was something else. So I didn't have to repeat those same situations over and over 2 or 3 times. The one time was good enough that it gave me the reputation and recognition I needed to continue to grow and have the respect out there on the street. So in the combative situations, once again, I was studying martial arts, been studying martial arts since I was 6, but I ain't never used none of that stuff on the street. It wasn't even about that. I can't even tell you what I did. I mean, I know people say most fights end on the ground, but not where I come from. I wasn't trying to roll on the street because everybody learned how to wrestle. Everybody knew how to box. Those are the normal things that happen and always been around. So a kick or a punch, nah. And my dad always taught me, and you learn one thing, if you sense danger, come and pick up a weapon. Put a rock in your hand next time when you ready to hit him, you hit him with the rock. You ain't trying to hit him with a fist. And I always believe today the reason why I push so hard not to get in a fight, because I know once I go over the edge, I believe in overkill. So it's not coming back. And the consequences of going over the edge is going to put you in places where you don't want to be at. And I know I ain't trying to go back to jail. And I done been there, I done seen that. And that's where this whole program come from. When I was in that situation, I needed to take some time to figure out what did I do to get over on people. What did I do to get, I got caught for something that was so small, but if I'd have got caught for the things that I got away with, I knew I'd have been gone for a long time. So it was like, okay, let me take this as a blessing. Let me figure out how I can teach this to someone else and make sure someone else understand how did we get away? How do we escape the police? How do we escape the stick-up man? 9 times out of 10, you got to remember, even in that situation, the average person is going to come and try to stick you up and take your life, going to be your best friend. It's not going to be somebody you don't know. Just like they tell you when somebody attacks, it's going to be somebody that's been checking you out, stalking you. Even when you think about anything that's happened today, somebody that go in the building and try to do something, they've been checking that building out. They feel comfortable about that situation. It ain't just no random thing. It don't happen that way. It's always somebody that's familiar with a situation. And 9 times out of 10, you're going to get hurt. I don't care how bad you are, no tournament stuff, whatever it may be, you're going to get hurt. You're in a knife fight, you're going to get cut. If it's in a gun, somebody and you do all those gun techniques, the gun going to go off. And if you ain't sense to that sort of reaction, you're going to be in a world of trouble. So if your emotions are not intact, if your mindset is not intact, and if you're not willing to roll in the poop and the pee and the glass and whatever it may be, you're in a world of trouble. And I know I always say too, and that's another reason why I push so hard to not want to fight, because I know if I'm thinking about this happening to me, I'm thinking about the edge of a building. I'm thinking about the sidewalk. Because and I'm not promoting this, but if I take you down and we rolling, I want to slam your head on the corner of the sidewalk. I want to find a piece of glass and stick you with that. So if I don't want to go there because I understand it's going to put me in a situation that's going to put me in a place that I don't ever want to go back to, then I gotta do whatever I need to do to fight and not fight in the dojo and push so hard each and every day so I can be able to talk my way out of a fight.